What is good, YouTube? Anyways, today we're gonna be talking about spinning. Oh, spinning. I've made a video on it, and yas, this is my throwback to when I was in legendary basketball association with the Nuggets. Man, I remember having good times in leagues. But I'm retired, and I help fellow young basketball players like you guys. Or if you're old, I respect the old. But let's start with spinning. Okay. Just to let you know, my settings is on 1. You're like, how's it on 1? You know, and when you think about it, it's like, oh, this is so slow, you know, how am I gonna, you know, really do everything? But, you know, and then you go to, you know, fastest sensitivity, and it's like, it's too much for me, you know, it's stuff like that. Or you're like, if you use 4 and stuff, you know, it's like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm so used to this. Well, get used to 1, because I use it, so. Oh my gosh, I feel so weird now to use 1 now. But what I like to do is when I'm spinning, I'm like, you hear that? I'm like my mouse. It's not on the mouse pad the whole time. It's actually moving off. So it actually, you know, like it actually looks like this and stuff, and you know. But what I like to do is there's kind of like 2 types of spins that I like to do. First thing you need to know is don't use F, because I remember putting this in my how to be a pro videos. Don't use F while you're spinning, or don't use G at all. I mean, you can if you actually know how to use it. There's actually some ways that I actually like to use it, but there's kind of 2 types of ways that I like to spin. There's the regular, you know, mouse lock spinning, and there's also the third person spinning, which I kind of like to do sometimes just to like drive in or something, you know. So, oh, I gotta change my. This is laggy. Okay, fixed it. But yeah, kind of like to do it where, you know, there's kind of 2 types of ways, you know. Alright, time to get into the spinning mechanics. So first, spinning, you kind of have to be smooth with it. You can be fast if you actually, you know, figure it out, but like, I kind of like it smooth, you know. I don't like, spinning isn't this. This is not spinning. This is not spinning. You gotta move, bro. You gotta be in, you know, certain directions where you're like, okay, I gotta go this way. You know, spinning, you're not staying in one position to spin, because I see all these, you know, handlers. They're like this, man. Like, what are you doing? You know, are you actually, you know, breaking ankles or what? You know, like, do you actually know what you're doing? But no, you're just staying in one position. You gotta keep moving, man. You gotta keep moving. You gotta figure out how to just how to get open, you know. And as you get better, which I'm actually going to be talking about in a later video, is how to range. And like, if you know how to range, man, it's like, wow, you know, you have so much to shoot for. Why don't you shoot it now, man? Well, I can't range yet, so like, I can't shoot that far and stuff. Oh, that's off. Just kidding. But spinning. Let me get a body. Oh, hold on. Clone. All right. So, just to like, there's this spinning, right? There's this spinning. So what I like to do if I'm actually like using mouse lock to spin, like if I'm doing that, I kind of like to, at the very end, I kind of like to be in third person, just because like I don't want to get ripped, you know. If people actually read me, I don't want to get ripped, you know. But yeah, there's this. Okay, I'll give you 3 spins. So there's a full regular 360 spin, which is that one. Or, you know, you're going this way. Oh, there's so much to talk about. Okay, so first there's a regular spin, which is like that. Oh, which is just like that. Oh, let me do it again. Which is like this, like that. And I like to be out of third. I like to get into third after that. There's also the you kind of, it's a crossover spin. There you go. So you cross over and then you spin. So it's so nice because I do it. I actually don't do it a lot. Well, what I like to do from there is actually like to do that. So like, let's say I'm going this way. it's kind of like that, and then you come around, you know. So I like to do it out of third person after. So like instead of going like this, which I mean some people can do. Just look how much easier you can get ripped. You gotta have it, you know, not facing the basket, you know, when you're dribbling in third person. But there's also just the regular third person spinning, which a lot of people like to do, which is like that. So it's not much like that. And it's, if you know how to like really trigger the move, you know, then I think you'll be really good. But I mean, yeah. And then the other spinning is like, it's kind of like a half spin. It's kind of like what I like to use a lot because people like to. Oh, let me do it again. So it's kind of like a half spin. So it's like this. It's like this, it's like this, like that. You kind of stop and then go. So it's like that. Okay, let me show you. Like there you go. So like you're on this side, and then you kind of stop. So it's like this. Show them your body, and then you kind of get out of mouse lock right when you press that H button. But yeah, I don't know what else to say with spinning. I kind of like to zoom out and zoom in a lot just to see the court better. But yeah, just make sure when you're ready to shoot, get a little close to your character, and then once you actually look up, it'll be so quick and easy. So instead of waiting up here when you're actually like looking at, oh, I'm doing all my handles and stuff, and you're all waiting, and then you're waiting, and then you have to shoot it, and it's so long, oh my gosh. Well, how about you get ready to shoot, you know, like, oh, I'm getting ready to shoot. Psych, let me look back out, you know, if there's anybody open. And then, you know, get close. Get a little close, you know. But right when you're shooting, just because what I like to do is like I get really quick and ready. So like let's say I like to do range a lot. Look how close I am to the ball. Look how close I am already. And some people like to do handles and this. Don't do that. Be in mouse lock. You gotta see the people that are around you just so you can actually, you know, play some, that's off, but so you can actually play some defense and stuff, you know. I'm so bored. Let me range. I like to range. Dang. Anyways, spinning. Yeah, I don't know what else to say with spinning. Besides that, there are so many ways to spin. But you can also spin like. What am I trying to say? Like that. There you go. So it's like that. So you can actually do this if you can. There we go. So you can. So let's say you're going this way, but then you're going this way, or let's say you're going that way, and then you know you go that way. There we go. There. So let's say, okay, first one. You start with the ball on your left hand, come this way, and then you fake that way. So hold on, let me spin it. Spin, and then there you go. So look this way, switch hands, spin. So watch. And people are like, what the heck? You can also start with this side, so it's like that. That's off. Yeah. But yeah, just in recap, spinning. Don't just stand in one place. See, as you can see, that's not gonna help. You gotta move. So what I like to do is actually go into the. So footwork is so important when you're spinning, because also your mouse depends on the keys you press. So there are some certain keys that I like to press at the same time. W and A is also always nice. W and D is always nice. S and D is always nice. A and S is also nice. I never go like this. You don't ever see me going like this. There's always a button to press. So like there's always two buttons that I'm pressing. It's always with W or it's always with S, and that's what I like about it. That means you're actually moving. If you're always standing in one position like this, that's not gonna do anything. You're not gonna do anything from that. You gotta press two buttons at once. It actually helps. So yeah, W S W S W W S. S is kind of like the back off, you know, with your shot or anything or something like that. That's off. But yeah, press 2 keys at once. It has to include W or S. So like, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Sometimes there are some times when you can actually like use only one button, and that's probably just like right here when you're actually doing like layups. You don't have to press 2 buttons, you know. Or if you're like, if you got the ball, or like let's say you missed it, right? Let's say you missed it. How do I miss? I don't know how to miss. Like let's say that, yeah, like this. Let's say you missed and you can press S. And there are some times when you can actually like press both buttons at once, or press like one button at once. But I don't recommend that. But yeah, stay smooth. Make sure like if you're actually trying to do like these really these spins, like just make sure you're really quick on them. And changing directions is always good too. Like make sure to change directions is really, oh, that's off. Oh, just kidding. Make sure to change directions as quick as possible, because if you do, you'll be able to really get the ball to the other side, or get to the direction that you want to go quicker, you know. So yeah, this is what I like to do a lot. You just go like that, because it gets them all the time. Or the around the cross also works too. Like that. There you go. Like that. Like that. But I never do that. I never do that anymore. It's usually like that. Yeah, but I like to be in third person a lot. Not as much as like first person just to shoot, but like I like to be it during handles and stuff. But yeah, I don't know what else to say with spinning, guys. Just make sure, don't be as too quick as, you know, like this. You know, be a little smooth but also quick, you know. Oop. Mild, real quick. Just make sure to protect the ball as well. But yeah, always, you know, when you're just handling the ball, you know, stay in that third person, because it actually helps. It actually helps your body. That's what it is. This is bodying, bro. This is all bodying, you know. And yeah, spinning. I mean, there's not a lot about spinning besides there's a full spin. This is a full spin. This is a full spin. That's a full spin, and there's the half spins. So there's like the full spins, and there's also the half spins, but you can also go the same way. And I like to use the half spins a lot because it's just so quick. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go this way, instead of actually moving that way, because you might get ripped when you actually look. So I like to, and then, you know, right as I move, A and D, A or an H go together, and D and H go together. So like that, and you know, bang. So I don't know what else to say besides that, guys. Just make sure don't get the ball ripped when you're doing all your moves. But yeah, the most I'll give you guys the thing that I like to use. I like to use these. Oh gosh. I like to use the half spins a lot, just to, and then just being able to look really quickly. So this is why I like to, you know, hold the hold right click, so it's really quick when I'm actually like looking. So like, but yeah, half spins is what I like to use a lot. There's also the like that. So like the third person spinning. Oops. There you go. That's off. Just kidding. But yeah, that's spinning, guys. Hopefully you got something out of that. I tried my best to really explain what spinning is. But yeah, be smooth. Smooth game strong. You can't be hard, and yeah, we'll keep it at that. See you guys later. Subscribe, comment, like the video. Next, we'll be getting into combo moves. Yes, combo moves. Finally, something that you guys are looking forward to, as the series goes on. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is EnergyBrickz, aka LukeGabriel and I, Mr. Automatic, baby, signing out.